it's Shayla Wren. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you guys a simple, easy DIY on how to create Tumblr inspired bedtime shoes. I like to call them that. I don't really know what the title is called. I can just call them like fuzzy heels. These are how they look. Isn't it so lavish? It's so beautiful. And I basically decided to come up with this DIY because I wanted shoes for my birthday, which was yesterday. I thought about wanting them last minute so I couldn't order them online. You can easily get these anywhere online for like $20 to $30 to $40. But I had to work on a short time frame, and I decided to just come up with this pretty little DIY that you're about to see. So if you want to see how to make these Tumblr inspired bedtime shoes, stay tuned. So I have all my materials laid out right here on this little silk blanket thingy, and I am ready to begin. So I have my glue gun, which I purchased for $3.99 at Michael's. I have my boa, feather turkey boa, which I purchased from Mood Fabrics in New York, in the fabric garment district. I have 2 pairs of scissors, which you can purchase at any beauty supply store, any craft store, or anywhere else they have scissors at. And I have these beige heels, which I got from Necessary Clothing, but you can find heels like this at Charlotte Russe. You can find heels like this at Steve Madden. You can find these at Forever 21. You could pretty much find shoes like this anywhere. So I have all my materials laid out right here, and I'm ready to begin. The first thing you want to do is you want to take your boa and you want to cut off this piece right here at the end. So I'm going to grab the scissors, and disclaimer, there will be feathers everywhere, which is not a problem for me, but you know, it may be a problem for you. So just to let you guys know, this could get a little bit messy, but I'm gonna actually cut the tip of this off. You see feathers are falling everywhere. So you pretty much want to cut the tip of it off so that, you know, you don't have that little, you know, jagged piece. And then I am going to measure. I'm going to take the first heel and I'm going to measure the boa around the shoe and pretty much position it. So here to here, I want to hold the beginning point and the end point, and I pretty much want to cut it right here. Just cut it right here, and yeah. Always cut more than less, because you can always go back and cut, you know, a little bit off if you have to. If you cut it too short, you just wasted like a fabulous piece of boa, and that really sucks. So as you can see, this fits perfectly on the heel, on the fabulous heel. And next I want to take my glue gun, which has a bunch of like feathers on it already, and I want to create squiggly lines along the band of the shoe. So I'm actually going to just make some squigglies along the shoe. I mean, I'm trying to do squigglies, but it's not really coming out the way I wanted it to. But of course, I'm just gonna keep going and hope for the best. And there you go. Right, and you see the glue is on there, and now before it gets too hot, I'm going to place the boa on the shoe, the band, and press it down. Make sure there's glue end to end. If not, you might have to go back and just place some more glue at the tip like I have to. You want to make sure that it's going from end to end, and you want to make sure you're pressing it down as you go. And voila, we have the bottom portion of that shoe. Now I am going to be just a little bit extra, and I am going to do the top. You see how fabulous this looks so far though? You can leave it like this if you want. I'm going to just do the top just because I love boa and I just think it's so fabulous, and like this looks bomb already, but why not add more? So I'm gonna pretty much do the same thing that I did for the bottom. I'm just pressing down again just to make sure it's really secure. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I did, but this time I'm going to measure it and make sure that I have space to fasten the shoe. So I'm gonna stop it right around here. So I'm gonna measure it to the end. Measure, measure, measure. And I'm pretty much gonna cut a little bit before the 3 holes, a little bit before where the 3 holes are positioned. Again, always cut more because you can always go back and fix it later. So I'm gonna just cut that. Feathers everywhere. Okay, so, and I'm just gonna kind of give a little demo here. I'm gonna fasten this just so I'm not gluing anything in the wrong spaces, and I know that I have space to actually fasten the shoe. So this is how it's gonna look at the end. And I'm pretty much gonna take the glue gun and I'm gonna do the same thing that I just did to the bottom. I'm going to put the glue along the squiggly lines. And I'm gonna pray that this doesn't get too messy like it did the first time. This is working out a little bit better as far as the squiggly lines go. Glue guns are so fun, but they could be so messy and it's so irritating. So now that I have my glue on there, I'm going to take my little boa that I just measured and I'm going to put it along the band line of the top of the shoe, and I'm going to press down and secure it. This is very important because if it's not pressed down, it's going to fall off later, and that's a no-no. And again, if there's like a piece missing at the tip, you just want to put some hot glue back there and further secure it. And voila, we are all set. You have your fabulous DIY Tumblr inspired heels. Now you're just gonna let this dry fully and let it dry overnight before wearing, just to be safe. I'm just going back and I'm pressing it down because I really don't want it to move. And there you go. So these are what the shoes should look like when you're done. Yes. Details. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, one more thing. If you have any ideas for what my next YouTube video should be, leave it in the comment box below and I would read it and see if it's something I could do. I have so many other DIYs that I'm thinking about doing, but this is my first official DIY and you guys watched the whole thing if you're at this point of the video, so I love you so much. And yeah, thanks for subscribing, thanks for staying subscribed, and thanks for watching. This is Tashay Loren, and I am out.